Africadia a little bit restless. They sent on their way from the 1200 meter marker. In the centre, the white headgear of Cape Doctors right there. We light the fire very quick with the noseband on the right-hand side. And in the green silks, Africadia. High voltages towards the inside. They're tacking over middle to in. Philanthropos just off them with Cartel Captain. Arizona Silk. Tom Bobadell is further back in the run as they come down with about 700 metres to go and then come straight. Tinkler Taylor has dropped off them. We light the fire just about the leader. Now Pride of Prince of Persia with the red sleeves and cap moves alongside. Africadia's on the inside, then Cartel Captain towards the inside, Tom Bombadil. High voltage is still right there and then comes straight. Anybody's race as they come to the last 300 metres. Prince of Persia on the outside. We light the fire down the inside, high voltage. And Cartel Captain's also trying to get into the race. And Prince of Persia tries to fight back at We Light the Fire. Down the inside is High Voltage. And Cartel Captain's getting to them all. Cartel Captain's coming strongly and won it. Second is close, but that'll probably go to High Voltage and then Prince of Persia. Number 5, and that is Cartel Captain, the winner. This, the captain of all, Sean Veal, Dennis Ryer. The first guy I saw this morning was Stuart Ferry, and Sheldon did the understarters orders with that stable. Second was High Voltage. Third position will go to Prince of Persia, and the fourth position to number 13, which was the tote favourite, and that was We Light the Fire. Angelico's further back in the run, and then came straight. And they were followed by Africadia. That bipod pool got to 246,000 Rand. And there you can see the red sleeves and cap, but the winners, the green sleeves and cap on the right-hand side. And Cartel Captain makes up the ground and goes on to win after only having one barrier trial, and that was at Greyville. But here's number 5, the winner at pace 8:20 and 2:80. Back to the studio.
I've just been told that the boss is at the sales, having a look at horses, and it's a big catalogue to go through as well. But the man in charge when the boss is away is right-hand man, Stuart Ferry, and the son of Captain Al has come through for the stable. A whole host of owners. Nice to have Scott and Murray on course as well to lead in the winner. Firstly, Stu, I heard Craig mention that you did some interviews for you, so I didn't manage to catch that, but what were your comments?
Yeah, just generally got some nice runners today. You know, all babies have only had one start or a couple of starts, so looking for improvement there. But they've all run nicely, and then obviously Wealthy and Carver at the back of Wealthy loves it run here, and this going you'll even like anymore.
Carver was possibly your best on the day?
Yeah, I think so. You know, you also know about the going by the 8th race, how topped up it's going to be and whatever. But yeah, listen, he's showing good work at home.
Okay, come back to this individual. He's obviously taken that barrier trial well, and he seems to be a horse that's on the up.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it was a nice barrier trial, but you never know. You know, there were obviously some nice babies here, all coming out with the same sort of barrier trial form. But yeah, he won a nice race.
Well, it's good to see a few of the guys made it to the track. Scott and Murray here to lead in the winner.
Yeah, no, I'm glad they made it down. Very excited, and well done to Murray. We should have known something. I see Carrie made it all the way from Durban as well. She rides him every day, so you know, well done, and well done to Shawnee.
I'll give our best to the boss as well, and thanks for that, Stu.
Sweet, thanks.
Lovely. Let's get Sean Veal in. Firstly, you're going to talk to us about the track. Let's talk about the track because we've had a bit of rain here.
It is a bit sticky, but it should be a good day's racing if we don't get any rain.
Is it safe to say that when we're racing down the straight, you boys tend to look for the going middle to inside?
Oh, geez. If you watch this race, I ended up coming to the outside to get a clear run, and he won a good race, so you know, the going wasn't like completely soft, but you can see that it's softer than 25. But it's fine. It'll be good for horses anyway.
Some useful fractions were set up front, but you just bided your time?
It wasn't. I actually wanted to be a bit closer these, but he sort of like missed it slightly. But I know what I was sitting under these, and I knew I just have to wait and that's what happened. I just waited, bided my time, and when I squeezed him, he quickened and he won a good race.
For a 2-year-old, he's a good-looking horse.
These, I promise you, this horse can run these. Very smart horse. We rate him very highly. Well done to Kerry. She does a lot of work on this horse. She works him 90% of the time. And that's why she's part of a team like ours, thanks to the boss and his wife. His wife's also got a share in this, and to the owners here for the opportunity, and to LG panel beaters, thank you very much.
Okay, the million-dollar question is for you to help us out later on today. We've got some feature races as well. But where can we follow Sean Veal?
The horse of ours in the next race, first time out was very disappointing, but I think it was more greenness than anything. I think he's a runner. And the filly of ours in the third race, I think she's also a runner. Last time she got hampered 3-4 times, and if she goes straight that day, she would have won.
That was a race where there was an objection.
Yes, that's the race we objected. And if she's not too green here at Scottsville, I'll make her a big runner.
Anything else for the exotics from your side?
Oh, that's all. All the rest of them I'm trying. And obviously, I had also was in the last race, Carbo de Cruz. And my horse in the same race, I'm carrying 53 kilos, he's carrying 61. But they're both doing well at home.
Thanks for that, Sean, and a nice start to the day.
Thanks, Dees.
Well done, Sean Veal. Let's get Murray and Scotty in. Let's start with by the way, if you cannot see it, boots. These are two boots. But Murray, we'll start with you. You made the way down the stable, gave you some confidence?
Yes, well, absolutely. I mean, I've known the horse since he was a little boy, and I've watched him grow up, and we've been confident.
Well, Sean seems to think highly of him.
It looks like it, and when Sean says what Sean says, I believe.
In this type of going, it can be a 50-50 whether they're going to handle it or not, but nice to see him take to the ground as well.
Of course, that's a concern. I mean, we came up from Durban, we weren't sure how the going would be, but, you know, good horses will be able to run on any going, and we hope the best for him. Can I just say, Dees, at this point, can I say a few things?
Yes.
I'd like to first of all say well done to the rest of my partners. Then I'd like to say thank you so much to Dennis and Jill for everything. They know what I mean. They're fantastic people. Generous beyond belief, and it's lovely having a horse with them. In fact, their family. I'd like to say well done to Stewie, put in a lot of hard work with this horse, especially when he came through to KZN while Dennis was still in Cape Town. And then I want to say thank you so much to Carrie. When this horse arrived, he had a spark in his eye. He could perform. And with her hard work and dedication, he has eventually been able. She gave him some focus. Then, of course, I want to thank his groom, Eddie, who spends more time with him than anybody else. Fantastic. Well done, Eddie. We really appreciate what you do. And then lastly, Shawnee, my boy. I'm hoping to stand in this box with you a few more times in the future. Hopefully a grade 1. One never knows, but you can only dream. And I dream. Thank you, Sean.
Well, Murray, no shortage of passion with that speech. Scotty, I'm sure you're going to be short in speed because you've been here, done that many, many times in your career.
Yeah, well, a few times, but I will say thanks also to Murray Collins, who's my sort of semi-brother-in-law, who's our other partner in the horse. Well done to him, obviously to Den and Jill. And with his hope again.
But you've had a lot of success with this yard. I mean, you must mean more than hope.
With the yard, I mean, Murray and I are some of the few people that can really call him Uncle Den and mean it.
Scotty, enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Well done, yeah.
Thanks, Dees.
Well done to the boys. They made it down to Durban, and they've let in a winner. And it is CARTEL captain, the son of Captain Alden. You've done an outstanding job. Well done to your team as well. And that quartet 5, 7, 8, and 13. Up next, it's the next exotic. Place accumulator time 13:30, 1:30.